Viewers, we have breaking news of a very damning nature coming through. We are being told that the International Red Cross has said that the humanitarian corridor that has been established by Russia for evacuation of civilians from Mariupol is full of mines, of landmines. That is the International Red Cross, the humanitarian aid and relief body, that is saying this and is making this very damning allegation for Russia. The humanitarian corridor, for which a ceasefire temporarily has been declared in a number of cities so as to evacuate the civilians, all the refugees, that corridor is full of landmines, is a claim not made by Ukraine. It's made by the International Red Cross. Saurabh Shukla joins us once again. Saurabh, what do you make of this? Is this not extremely damning for Russia that this is coming from the International Red Cross?
Absolutely. As I said on your show earlier as well yesterday, that Russia is continuing to violate all international norms of civilian and humanitarian conduct by, on one hand, claiming that it is providing a civilian corridor and yet creating, impediments for these evacuations. And now, if a credible global body like International Red Cross is saying that these areas were full of mines, you can imagine the extent of what the sinister motive was. What is Russia trying to prove? What is Vladimir Putin trying to prove? I must say here that, this is only what we were talking about, the ICJ. These revelations coming out will only weaken Russia's case there and certainly strengthen Ukraine's claim that it was unfairly targeted and its sovereignty was violated. And there is a country which has invaded and created a huge humanitarian disaster, not only for Ukraine, but for the entire world, especially for Europe. Imagine more than 1 million refugees already rendered homeless overnight because of Russia's invasion. So certainly the international community will expect Russia to pay a heavy price for this. And I think it's time Vladimir Putin realizes that he's acting in circa 2022 when the global international community is also very united. You saw the might of sanctions which has come in because of this, despite the fact that you didn't have any of these countries intervening directly. But certainly these economic sanctions speak a big story. And I think Mr. Putin and under him, Russia will pay a heavy price for this. And with these revelations coming out, certainly as much condemnation as it has to be done, it's less, because this is completely unpardonable, the kind of damning evidence which is coming out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I thank Saurabh Shukla for joining us. Allegations that Russia really needs to answer now coming in from the International Red Cross. More on this on Republic, viewers.